Why, hello guys, it's LetYrLiteShine. I got buddy number 2 with me. We're somewhere different. Well, we're not somewhere different, we're at the Silverton. We're somewhere different as far as sitting at the Silverton. We're not at a slot area. No, we're at Mikasa. Look at it. Look how cool. Yes. Because we had dining credit and all that good stuff once again. And so I'm having some chicken tacos. Just all rice though. I love refried beans, don't get me wrong, but I just didn't feel like falling asleep later today. And I got some salsa on my shirt. That's lovely. Hey. Yeah. Oh yes, that's right. And by the way, we're wearing twinsy. Oh my god. Yes, we really geek out. Yeah, pop those, whatever those things are. All right, guys. It is QA chapter 33. That's right. Why do I look bald? I don't know. That's not good, right? Real quick, I'm trying that Olaplex number 3. This isn't a commercial, by the way. I wish I had sponsorship. This is my cheesy sponsorship. And it's supposed to make bond your hair from breakage, and it totally, like, feels amazing. Okay, anyway. So, QA 33, and let me take a quick break, and I will get started on this awesomeness that you guys have created for me. By the way, it's probably cheesy as you know what, but I snuck in a CCK. I'm cheap as you know what. Okay. Again, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I don't even have my grill up so close. My bad. Raphael Rachitsky? I don't mean to butcher your name. It says, let's face it, my dear, number 2, which is that one, is more successful. Maybe you should come on the Tuesdays when the oldies are, and you'll have only to compete with those little rusty ones, and may be you will finally win too. Voila. Excuse me, if you're talking about the M Resort, there's a quick little vlog on that, a short, and I said they suck ass because I went on Timeless Tuesday. Absolutely nothing. I did the whole, it scanned the drawing thing like it always does on any other day. I go to the day on kiosk. So I went to the reward center going, what does Timeless Tuesday do for the 50 plus people? And they're like, oh, that went away during COVID. I'm like, really? So it doesn't do anything. So Tuesday's not going to matter. So I'm just letting you know at the M. Here at the Silverton, Fab 50 Monday. Now that is amazing. So yes. And I won $16 because I had $10 free play today on Pirates Booty. And that was, it was so freaking funny. I had to vlog it because I'm like, oh my god, what's this bonus? It was so funny. So I have that vlog too. Okay, Neil. Thanks for answering, Neil Macedo, again, sorry if I'm butchering your name. Thanks for answering my questions. Love the song Alice. I've heard it before. And yeah, she never heard it before, and then she did. She went on a cruise with her family, and it was there. They were playing it, and she's like, oh my god, they were playing that song. So it's funny. Funny that now it's in your mind, it's in your universe, I don't know what you call it, but now the song shows up. Okay, I'm going to take a quick pause, and it's barbecue randos time. So we had to both think about it because I think these questions are for both of us. So hang tight, we'll be right back. All right, barbecue randos, your turn. Hello, ladies. Here are questions for the next Q&A. So I'm assuming you want buddy number 2 involved in this Q&A situation. So I told her, read the questions so you can answer them. So the first question you have is, what is your favorite smell? Which cracks me up when you say smell, because smell to me is like bad, you know, but scent, fragrance, yeah. So for me, my favorite fragrance or scent is jasmine or grapefruit. So there you go. And what about you?
I like jasmine as well. I would say coconut.
Okay. Coconut and jasmine for buddy number 2, and jasmine and grapefruit for LetYrLiteShine. Our famous AF. Have you ever fallen off your bike in front of a huge crowd?
No, thank gosh.
You know what I did do? And it wasn't a huge crowd, but back in the day, my cousin Rose used to take me and sometimes my friend and my sisters. By the way, that golden nightshirt, I see a lot of people wearing that. It is like, thank you stations for dressing all of us with your gear, because I saw it again today at work too. It was cracking me up, yeah. And it's all seniors that work, and then there's us. Okay, I'm sure I'm a senior in a way too. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, so back at what I was talking about. So my cousin Rose used to take me and my friends and my sisters, whoever wanted to go, to drive-in theaters, okay? And so she had a small car, so we would take like lounge chairs and we would put them outside to sit and watch the movie that way. And I was trying to adjust my lounge chair and I completely fell. Like my legs were up in the air. My friend Amy was cracking up so bad. So that was in front of an audience. That was pretty embarrassing. Yeah. So there you go. Have you ever gone a day without wearing underwear?
No, probably not.
Yeah, I'm like, no. That's a no-go there. How do you hang toilet paper? Over or under?
Definitely over.
Yeah, me too.
I would have to fix it somewhere up under. I'm like, no, I can't do that.
Yeah. I can't with you with your under. Who was your first ever crush? I'm trying to think if you think celebrities. I'm assuming celebrities. Because if I said, oh, blah, 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 you're like, oh, who's that, right? So mine was Atreyu from Neverending Story, okay? I'm just going to say it straight up. Noel Hathaway, I forgot his name.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he was cute. Oh my God. I mean, now if I say that, I feel like a cougar and disgusting, you know? But he was cute when I was 9 years old, or however old I was. Yeah, he was a cute little kid. Okay, anyway, who was your...
Older than him, though?
Not at the time. I think we were the same age or he was older than me. I don't remember, when I was watching, I don't remember being older than him.
I was a kid when I saw it.
I was a kid too. I remember that day, my cousin Rose again. Rose came in my life at a good time. She was my cousin from Maryland. She came to try to live in California. A lot of two of my cousins who tried to live in California ended up going back. It's just too expensive to live out there. But she came out for a good 10 years, so it was between 5 and 15 years old that she was in my life. And I remember that day because my neighbors across the street were big-time Christian, conspiracy-type Christians, where they thought the world was going to end. They were walking around door to door saying the earthquake's going to take us all away, our house will be still standing, and it was that day that Rose took me to go see Neverending Story. So I remember that because I'm like, oh my God, I'm still alive. So yes, and I was just a kid.
No, very interesting. I'm like, where are we going with this again? Like, what was the question?
Squirrel moment. Okay, so what are 3 items you might... Oh wait, what's your first ever crush? She didn't answer.
It's a celebrity.
Well, I'm assuming a celebrity because who would know, like, oh, so-and-so down the street? You're like, okay. So...
It's like my childhood, I guess. Oddly enough, it was a wrestler.
Okay.
Brett the Hartman. It was a tag team. I forget. They wore like pink and black.
Do you think you could, if you could call him up on a picture, I'll put him up on my video. If you find him on the video, I'll plop it. If you don't see it, that means we didn't find it. Okay, so now the last question is, what are 3 items you might purchase at the grocery store to get strange looks from the cashier? That was a interesting one. The only one I can give you a storyline for, which wasn't that big of a storyline, because I don't really buy weird things. But I do like mayo, and I do like wine. So like, if something's on sale, I'll buy it in bulk. So with wine, so I look like a freaking alcoholic because I'm buying like, you know, Stater Brothers in California would have like, buy so many and all of a sudden you get 10% off everything. But nobody ever gave me weird looks. I just had it in my head that they were, because it was like, it's so embarrassing. Or if I run into like a mom from Yorba Linda and then, you know, they see all this booze in my cart, it's like, oh my God. So yeah, that. But the mayonnaise, I just remember, I guess it was on sale, because I just remember it being purchased in quantity, and it was the big ass jars because I love mayo, but I don't love it that much. But you know, it has a good shelf life, so that kind of grossed out the cashier. So, do you have? But that's all I can remember. I don't, again, buy weird stuff. But what about you? Anything weird at the grocery store?
No, well, one time, it wasn't me, but my friend was, I guess they took her by her vet. Her dog had an ear infection, and they told her to go buy Microzole. What is it called? Yeast infection. I
don't know what it's
the main
called.
brand, I forget what it's called. But it's technically, it's used for yeast infections, but she told her to get that for her dog's ear infection. And we told the cashier that, because of course she gave us like funny looks, like, oh, someone has a problem.
Yeah,
down
that
there.
would be embarrassing.
And we're like, no, it's for her dog. He has an ear infection. And she was all like,
Yeah, I wouldn't have
That's
thought that
it.
either, actually.
Yeah. So that was a very interesting purchase.
I do have another story, but I don't know if it matters or not. Who gives a shit, right? My brother, and I wasn't there. It was just my sister was talking about it when he was at some department store, and I guess he wanted to buy some underwear. And I don't think he looked at what kind of underwear he was buying for himself, and they were thong underwear. And my sister was like, dude, you realize, because he was already at the cash register, and now here's the thing, maybe he really wanted thong underwear, because he was just like pretending like, yeah, they'll just buy it anyway, because I don't want to get out of line, and so maybe he really wanted to buy it and not let my sister know that he was buying it, or he was just embarrassed and didn't want to have to get out of line and take that away, and the cashier was giving him weird looks. So, men with thong underwear, okay. Huh? Oh, okay, modest.
Like, a technical term for it. I'm like, wait, what's the brand?
Yeah, I wouldn't have known. Yeah.
What's the brand name for that?
Nick from Mrs. Way Las Vegas. Thanks for wearing my shirt. Thanks for the compliments. You are always welcome, Nick, because you're the best. And Sweet Tea Shelby. What is my nickname? What is your favorite rock band? What is your favorite R&B band? Well, I have many nicknames. When I was younger, my sister, the middle one, the same one I was talking about just a second ago, anyway, she used to call me Lefty, Harry, Bucky, Moose, because, they're amazing. And then, both of them used to call me Ronald McDonald. And then Crisco, which I don't mind Crisco, so that one's fine. Well, now I'm Famous AF from Buddy 1 and 2, and I think that's about it. I don't have any other names.
2 cups.
Oh, yeah, there's a lady at work that calls me 2 cups, because when I first started working there, I still have it. I always have my coffee and my water, so in 2 coffee cups or a water bottle or whatever, because I guess I left them behind one day, and I went back the next day and they were thrown out, and I'm like, whatever, so now I have 1 coffee cup and 1 water bottle. But she always calls me 2 cups all the time, so it's funny. So I'm gonna pause it for a hot second, because I gotta figure out what my favorite rock band and R&B band is, so hang on. Alright, I had to think about it, because I was trying to think of all the music I listen to. I'm kind of like a plethora of different kinds of songs, so I guess my favorite rock band would be like Eagles or Gordon Lightfoot, like kind of like that time frame. Cat Stevens. I almost was gonna say Steven Spielberg. I don't know why. I was like, oh god, that is not a rock band. What? And favorite R&B band? I was singing Toni Braxton. Because like again, I'm all over the place. Yeah. All right, so yeah, there you guys go. And Sweet Tea Shelby, thanks for liking my name. How can you not like Sweet Tea Shelby? Like, I can't even say it without saying it that way. It's such a cute name. And Tracy, did you make a New Year's resolution? Yeah, not to make New Year's resolutions, because I figure, like, how often do people actually keep the resolutions? And then you feel like a failure, and then you just go downhill from there. So I'd rather just not. Because I don't really think January starts a refresh start for your life. I just think if you want to refresh your life now. Like, it doesn't matter what day it is in any way, So there you guys go, right? All right, guys. Well, that's it of my Q&A, and I can't have a chapter 34 without more Q&A from you guys. So thank you again for giving me some Q&A for this time. And hopefully I'll have another one, and you'll never know where I'll be, because look at this, we're at Mi Casa. Who knew, right? Yeah, at the Silverton. Food's really good. Anyway, guys, Taco Tuesday. Yeah, they have like we had a buy one get one free fajita thing, but we decided because of the dining credit to do just taco plate, because that's all we were really in the mood for. All right, guys. Well, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Put Buddy back in there. And we'll see you again soon when the twin powers activate. No, I'm just kidding. That was really dumb. All right, bye, you guys.